All right, guys. Hey, guys. This is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the Monday night. This is how we start and end our day testimonials overview. This will probably be the last one we're going to do. So we will just transition to having people sharing testimonials on with the Detox Diva Zoom. So we'll probably just have the Thursday Zoom. But I want to welcome you guys to this testimonials overview, and appreciate you guys being. If you guys are a guest, do me a favor, and you guys can comment in the chat. Let me know if you are a guest and also who invited you, and if you intend on sharing your story or a testimonial on how you start and how you end your day. Raise your hand. Just hit the raise hand button, and I will that will put you in the queue. And so a little bit about myself. My name is Marcus Jones. I've been with the company since 2019, over 7 years. I'm a diamond ambassador with the company. I'm a seven-figure income earner here. I worked in corporate America for over 30 years, and last September, my last employer, they eliminated my position, and so I decided to walk away from corporate America early. So I am officially retired, but I still do work. I do this business part time in addition to some other things I do. And I host different Zooms for the company. But um, so you guys are here tonight. If you guys are guests or if you're watching the replay, um, you're going to hear some testimonials from people who are going to talk about the benefits of either the products or the income opportunity we have here. We do have a business opportunity attached to this. And so, with that being said, this our quick disclaimer is I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard, so it's possible you could join us not earn any money. And I'm not, we also don't make any medical claims because we don't have drugs. These are nutritional supplements and we're not governed by the FDA. And so we never say any of our products will prevent, treat, or cure or diagnose any type of disease. And if you do have any health conditions or concerns about using the products, make sure you get back with the person. I'm sorry, make sure you see your doctor for using any of our products. So we have two opportunities under this umbrella. The parent company is called Green Organics. We have Go Design, which is the smaller of the two companies. Heart by Naturals is the larger of the two and probably the most popular of the two just because of the vast amount of products HBN has and the results people are getting from using the products. But we have personal care products. We have deodorant, tooth powder, hair and body bar, skincare serum, hair serum, essential oil, nasal inhalers. We have black soil and we have essential oils. And on the HBN side, we have primarily supplements and superfoods, which are some good stuff. So I know we are entering the season where people are wanting to lose weight, and so we have several different products and kits for people to get a head start on losing weight because summer's going to be here in less than 2 months, and so people want to look well, look good at the pool. They want to look good at the beach. They want to look good on the cruises, and also class reunions are coming up. So people want to look good with in front of their classmates, and so we have some amazing products for weight loss. So if you guys want to lose weight, make sure you get back with the person that invited you here tonight. And so I think that is what I think I covered everything. We have three people who have their hands raised. So we have Jessica, Maxine, and Miranda. So we should be done by the bottom of the hour tonight. So and this is being recorded. And so if you guys are consultants, make sure you guys grab the replay so you can share this with your team members and with your prospects or customers. So let me get Jessica. You can unmute yourself and feel free to share how you start your day and how you end your day, and if you have any testimony.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes.
All right, first, thank you for everything that you do. It's greatly appreciated. Um, One of the ways I start my day is with the Main Glow hair serum. My hair is the healthiest it's been, and it grows really fast. So I love using that. I just put some in my hairline and then just, move it through. And then how I end my day, one of the things I use is Solace body oil. It helps keep your skin refreshing and moisturized, but at the same time, it just gives you, after a long day and dealing with all the stresses in life, it just calms you down and helps you relax. Um, I got two things I wanted to say testimony wise. First, I happened to look at my husband today and I was like, man, his beard is really growing. He's like, yeah, I need to go to a barber and get it trimmed up. So the mixture of products that he's using is really helping his beard grow. And as somebody who's had to shave on a daily basis because of the military, he always struggled with um, having that, get a full beard going on. He doesn't have like the full beard, but he's got a full, I don't know what the proper name is for it because it's just like a thin line. And then as being a part of this business, I have learned a lot just from being around this community and the coaches from like Coach Marcus's financial house training and just how to take steps to build your life financially and build relationships and everything. So I'm greatly appreciated for that and got to experience places that I've never been before, like Vegas and just the opportunities that you get just by being surrounded by people. That's all I got, Coach.
Awesome. That's awesome, Jessica. I just wrote down some notes. So the products are great. The company is a product and customer driven company. Over 90% of our members are customers. So they're not people who sign up for the business, even though I think everybody should do the business because right now, if you look at the economy, things are getting more expensive. My gas, well, last time I filled up my gas tank was $108.84. I remember it because I hadn't paid that much to fill my gas tank up. But we definitely need it. And also for people who work jobs, your paycheck resets every Friday night when you clock out, and on Monday morning it doesn't start until you clock in again. So if you guys would like to stop having your paycheck reset every week, right? You probably would want to build a business so you can have fun. Like we have our trainings, the financial house training. There's people who apply the training and have seen the credit score increase. They paid off debt. They also have found a way to increase their disposable income without really having the business grow a lot, just from applying the information in the financial house. I also like the fact that we have trainings in different cities and states throughout the year. And so we get together and people get a chance to hang out and have fun. Las Vegas, Nashville, we've been in Atlanta a couple times, Denver, Colorado. That was fun. We'll be in Dallas, Texas in August. So we have less than 4 months for that. So it truly is fun, Jessica, being able to go and go to cities and states you probably wouldn't visit, if it wasn't for the business. So we have fun, right? We make some money. We get help. We do health and wellness stuff, and we just have a lot of fun. So that's a plug for the business side. If you guys want to learn about the business, come back to this Zoom link on Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. You'll hear more about how the money works. But Main Glow is great. I don't use it. I don't have a need for it because I shave my head every day. My wife and daughter, they use Main Glow every day. Great for the scalp, keeps the scalp more moisturized. We're here in Las Vegas, so if you don't moisturize internally and also your skin, things can get dry. But I've seen their hair grow, no breakage. Especially like when you have black when women's hair can get dry and it can break off. All right, and so here in the desert, it's important to make sure you take care of your scalp and your hair, and but I have seen their hair grow. And Solace, that's the newer body oil from Godasana. It smells good. I just like it just because of the way it smells. And so it's part of my nighttime routine before I go to bed after using all my other oils and my sprays. That's the last thing I put on, and I just rub it across my chest and behind my neck, and I take a whiff and just inhale it, and just smells good. Very relaxing. I'm gonna try to warm mine up to see how that works. Try to heat it up, but Thanks for sharing that, Jessica. And then Terry's beer. Which products is Terry using to help his beer grow?
He it did a mixture that Coach Seymour recommended. I want to say it's Hydro Glow, M- Main Glow,
Yep.
black seed oil, and I think Castor's seed oil.
Yeah.
He puts it in a bottle and he shakes it up. And then I believe in the evening he's been using the beard oil.
Yep. Yep. So I'm not surprised. And plus, I know he using some of the other products too.
Hmm.
So for
Uh,
internal usage, which is important. So that's good stuff. Well, thanks for sharing. Anything else you want to share before we move on to
I
Maxine?
just want to say it's going to the events in person is highly encouraged. Um, I've only missed two events since being with the company, and they were for, family reasons. And the coaches understood why I couldn't be in Vegas this last time and in Dallas the one time because family. So, but I'm telling you, it's just a different energy, different mindset, different knowledge that you get different from being there virtually. So it's well worth going to the event.
That's true. Yeah, the in-person events are fun. Since I was able to travel after car accident, I've never missed an in-person event. So it's always fun to get to those events and you feel the energy in the room. And it's different, when you are sitting in the room with somebody as opposed compared to sitting on a computer and really not focused because you have distractions at home. If you're at home trying to watch a training or a Zoom, most people aren't paying attention and just distracted by family or cooking or whatever they're doing. But when you're in that room for 8, 9, 10 hours, 12 up to 12 hours a day for 2 or 3 days, 2 days, that right there is where we see many people see their businesses go from here to there. I know Coach Seymour, the first Nashville event he went to, he had been with HBN for a couple years at that time, 3 years, I think. Three, right? Yeah. Yeah. And so he'd been in 3 years. He's at $5,000. After that Nashville event, with the following 3 years, well, for shorter than that, went from $5,000 to over $100,000. So that's just how powerful the events are. So, but thank you for giving a plug for the event. Even Maxine, she about to come up. When people say, "Well, I can't go because I can't travel that far," Maxine probably has traveled the farthest from anybody outside of like Tina and Anthony Stone when they travel from California to Florida. Maxine is not even in the United States, and she's been to two of our events. So, but thank you for giving the plug for the event, for the events. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Maxine, you should be able to go ahead and share. I'll lower your
Yeah.
hand.
Hey, Coach. So I actually started something this morning. I mixed my Java Slim and the Nova together, and it was actually pretty good. It's a pretty good combo. I had a black because I don't have any milk, so I just had a black, and it tastes really good. So today, my friend, who's also my neighbor, she had bought a lavender ice roll-on, and she had put it on her back, and right away her back was completely like the pain was gone. She said she's gonna buy another one, which is great. But I also did mention that we also have a pain lotion, but also a pain spray. So I actually added the pain spray to my auto delivery for May 1st, to get so that way when she gets paid, she'll pay me, just the amount that, just to help her out because with the currency and the shipping, it's just going to be a lot. So, if I just charge the US price and that's it. It just helps her out instead of having her to go, because she's a little bit older and she's not really tech savvy. So I'll help people that way. So it's great. And yes, I'm actually going to Texas this August, which is going to be amazing. At the end of next month, I'm going to be purchasing my plane tickets, and then once we know where the venue is, that's when it'll be getting booking a hotel. So can't wait till that happens.
That was great. Also, always good seeing you. So I know knowing the sacrifice you have to make to get here, traveling from outside the United States, and just dealing with all of that.
And
That's
and
a work.
even I don't have like if you think about it, oh, I can't afford it, but actually I can because I want to achieve. Like I want to make more than what I get on, disability, right?
Correct.
So, I mean, I understand everyone has, they get less than I do, but then it's just, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
my goal is to make more than what I am getting on disability, double or more, which is great. So I'll get
That's
there
right.
eventually.
So have you noticed how did you feel differently from mixing the Java Slim and Nova together?
Um,
How'd you feel, Brandon? Can you tell?
I feel the taste is actually pretty good. The
Hmm.
taste is good. Um, just because I figured, if you're having a cup of one and then like 5 or 10 minutes later you're gonna have another cup of the other one, right? So like why not just mix it together? So I'm like just put it together, right? So I'm gonna have to see what it tastes like with milk when I go shopping, but for sure black. I don't mind black coffee, but I prefer milk or cream in mine.
Yeah.
But other than that, I gotta do what I do. I have to have my coffee, so it has to be black.
I'll try that tomorrow. I'm not a black coffee drinker, but I do when I do drink black coffee, I drink ours without any creamer, and I don't sweeten it either, and it tastes good. And so other
Yeah,
it's not bitter, it's smooth, and I can actually tolerate it, and I feel good too. So I'm gonna try that tomorrow because I usually drink 2 cups. I do the Java Slim first. I'm sorry, I do no Nova first, and then with the MCT coconut oil drops, and then I'll do Java Slim after that. But tomorrow morning I'm gonna combine it and just see
yeah,
see what see. I know it's gonna taste good. I just want to see how I feel because Nova, you get the energy and the focus, and Java Slim is what reduces that makes you not want to eat as much. So
yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm to see how that goes. And so it's good about you helped your friend with who has some pain with the lavender ice. That oil, that
yeah.
will
Like she uses a walker,
wow.
and she has I can't remember what she has, something in her spinal cord.
Mhm.
And so like she uses other pain medication too. But she doesn't stick with one pain medication because she knows like the way she works is that if she sticks with one pain medication, after a certain bit, it won't work anymore. So she mixes this up. Like, I mean, unfortunately, she does take the, Tylenol and Advil and all that, but she's trying to do the
Yeah.
natural way too, right? So,
It just takes time. It's difficult for people who are accustomed to taking the medications to just stop, right? You have to wean yourself off, use the products, take less of the medication, just keep doing that as opposed to just stopping. And so and hopefully one day she'll be able to transition herself to where she's not taking not any pain meds and just using the spray or even black seed oil if she has that or the lab lavender ice. And it's good you have a helper knowing that her money is tight. She's on a fixed
yeah,
budget, and you've been able to get the products at our price, at the customer price, and just don't mark it up, just so
yeah.
she can get them. So let us know how she feels. That's good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely can definitely tell you how she feels.
Okay.
She is gonna definitely order the pain
Mhm.
spray. I have that on an auto delivery, so it'll
That's
be
good.
when I order it, it'll be like 2 weeks till it comes, and then but she'll pay me before, so at least I earn that like whatever amount it was, like $30 or whatever.
That's
But
good.
yeah,
And
so
she'll
it's
like
good.
how and she'll like the pain spray because it works fast. You just spray it
Yeah,
on the area and rub it in, and she'll notice within seconds or within a minute or so, the pain is a lot less. Maybe even will go away, and it lasts for a
yeah,
long time. So
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
good stuff.
I still have the jar of pain lotion, so
Yeah, yeah, that's good
yeah,
too. That's awesome.
yeah.
Anything else you want to share before we get? You got
I
some
don't think
Miranda?
so. If not, I'll just type it in the chat.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Maxine. Appreciate you hopping
Thanks.
on. Okay. All right, we have Miranda, and I have a quick testimony from me. So the other day, I'm cooking some turkey breasts. I wanted to smoke them, and so I'll go out in the backyard. We have this little vase with these reeds sticking out of it. I did something and my elbow hit the reed, and see this. I don't know if you see the scar in the back of my arm. It hurt and it was bleeding. So I immediately, instead of like going and looking for peroxide, I went and got the trauma relief or oil. I put a drop of that on my finger and just rubbed it on here. It stopped the bleeding, and then the pain stopped too. So took a shower today. You can feel the stinging. So I did the same thing again this morning, and it worked. So for those of you looking for a good way to, if you cut yourself or have any scrapes, that trauma relief oil is amazing. So that's that. All right, Miranda, thank you for hopping on.
How y'all doing tonight?
Well,
I started my day with Nova and Java Slim myself, and it's a great taste. Of course, I don't like drinking it black, so I added my creamer. But and then to end my day, um, getting ready to take a bath, I used the sweet basil oil and the ginger root essential oil, and I sit there for a little while, and it makes me feel really, really good because I don't have to be in a rush to try to go nowhere or to answer the phone.
yeah, yes, that's a good combination at nighttime because it relaxes you. That's a good combination to use. So then, like I say, you're no Nova and Java Slim, the drinker. How you feel when you drink those? I mean, what benefits are you having?
Uh, to me, I get more energy. I get a lot of energy, and I stay focused all day while I'm at work.
Hmm.
And for the last today I really didn't eat lunch because I was still full until I got home.
Yeah, that's exactly okay. That's from the Java Slim. No, Nova can lower your appetite too, but Java Slim is like it's potent and it tastes good too. And this organic coffee. It's smooth. It's a powder, so you guys don't have to brew it. Just and you can tailor how strong you want the coffee to be. If you want stronger coffee, either use more than one scoop or use less liquid. If you want it weaker, use half a scoop or more and more with water. So that's what I like about our coffees. Anything else you want to add, Miranda, before we get
And
going to
then,
band?
and then my testimonial
Hmm.
is after I get out the tub, I have been using the pain cream
Hmm.
and balance for her. Rubbing them together and rubbing it like on the inside of my thighs and
Hmm.
my my shoulders and behind my neck, and it really makes me feel good.
Yeah, yeah. So you getting the relief because are you on your feet a lot for your job? Are you up and about?
I'm on my feet every day.
Yeah, yeah. So I can imagine that. Yeah, people don't. I worked at a store one time. I was on my feet, and people don't realize the toll it can take, like just from standing up all day and moving around, so you can become sore. So taking that nice warm bath and then putting on the balance her, which is for women's hormone support for ladies on here. If you're looking to support your hormones, balance her is amazing. And then using the pain low lotion combined with it, you're getting the magnesium with that, so that's going to relax you, right? And then you're getting some other benefits from the pain low lotion. But that's great. Thanks for sharing. I saw your post in the group. I was about to read it, what you posted in the testimonials group yesterday. So I have it
Uh-huh.
up here. So that
I also forgot I've been using magnesium. The way I am magnesium oil too.
the spray, the wild yam, yep. Wow. Someone just talked last week, Tiara last week talked about how wild yam stopped her hot flashes. And I had no idea. I mean, I knew that's what it was for, but outside my wife, she's the only other person I know that reported that. So that's good stuff. And then Lemon X MCT oil at nighttime, ladies, that cools you off too. All right. So just so you guys know. But thank you, Miranda.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you.
Thank
All right.
you.
Are you welcome? Have a good night. All right, Miriam, let me get you. Miriam from Dallas here, one of our hosts, co-hosts on our
Hello.
Sunday and Tuesday trainings.
Hello, everybody. So how I starting in my day lately, just been doing the same minerals shot in the morning with fulvic, mind, beetroot max, glucoprotect. Let's see, fulvic, mind. I always have to count so I know which one is missing. Fulvic, mind, beetroot max,
Yeah, Ocean
glucoprotect,
Vitality.
and ocean. I
Ugh,
don't know why. I always
ugh.
forget ocean. I know, maybe because it's mental, but I always do that in the morning. My shot before, if I'm walking or sometimes I get busy, but it's great to have it in the morning for that extra energy. It actually, just helps you really get focused and everything. So I do that in the morning, and then how I end my day. I've been doing the MCT oil, just a plain MCT oil, a half a dropper for me. And then sometimes I'll even mix it with the lemon MCT and some black seed oil at night. And then that, because the lemon MCT oil is really mellow, it's not you know, it's not as potent as the MCT oil, I'll just say. But I'll do that at night, and then yeah, that's how, basically lately after the liver cleanse we just had. So today, quick testimonial. I had got some kind of upsetting news about a friend of mine, and I was just like, after being on the phone with her, um, my chest was just hurting, and it was mainly probably because I was upset at the news and everything. I mean, it's it's an ongoing situation, but I was really, really, really upset about it. And I was just like, I'm gonna have to put my feet up and, just sit back and relax because this is really, really hurting. And and my husband was like, well, did you take your medication? It's like, yeah, I took my medicine, but I still just don't feel good. And so I said, you know what? I still have some potassium
Mm.
drops. So I took some of those. And then my son came in, my son that has sickle cell, he comes in, he says, Mom, I'm gonna fix you some mind, body, and soul. So he he put some in a cup and I put some fulvic in it and I drank that. And then these two right here, the calm essential oil, and I just happened to look up and see this, the dragon fire. This smells so good. Oh
Right
my
there.
goodness.
Yep.
It's like, if you guys don't have this, it's just like, wow, it smells really, really good. So the calm
Mm.
and the dragon fire. So I smelled mainly the calm. Actually, I got some on my nose because I was just doing like this because I had something on my hands and I didn't want to mix it with the, oh, I did it again. Put the tip to my nose, so it's on my nose now. But it helped so much. My maybe about 30 minutes after my chest kind of calmed down a bit, I was happy because I was like, oh gosh, I know what that means. Usually that's blood pressure related. And I have to, like, I'll be out like for the rest of the day. So after I got, I wasn't feeling well, but after I got up, felt a lot better. I got all my work done today. So I got my business stuff done today. And I'm telling you guys, if you need this need something to really help you feel better, if you're having anxiety, you're stressed, this calm really, 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 really works. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it now? Wait, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calm. It
Yeah, we have it. Yep.
it really, really works very well. And this dragon fire, this is on a different level. It smells really, hmm, it's I don't know. It just smells amazing.
That's yeah.
So that's it.
That's awesome. Yeah, Dragonfire mine's right. I keep mine here, so
Mhm.
whenever I'm up in the office here doing work, I'll turn it on in my diffuser, and it just
Mhm.
clears the air. It smells good.
Yeah,
This one smells good. And then
it
Calm,
does.
I started using instead of using Steel at nighttime, I started using Calm before
Okay.
going to bed. And I noticed my sleep numbers have been even better using Calm as opposed to using Steel. So, and I like the fact that you can put it on your wrist and just smell it. And but I take 2 drops, I rub them into my feet. So, but
Okay.
it smells good, and it truly does relax you. It's amazing
Hmm.
how that
It
works.
does.
So,
It
but
really, really does.
but that routine, how you get started, I start mine the same way. It's full Vic, mind, Body Beat Max was Beetroot Max, but it's Body Beat Max now. Gluco Protect and Ocean Vitality, but then I put cayenne pepper drops and some other stuff, and it's nasty. It's that concoction it doesn't taste good, but I drink that before going to the gym because
Yeah.
most people are nutrient deficient. And so
Hmm.
those 5 products by itself, that provides the body with 90 of the essential vitamins and minerals the body needs. And so if you're deficient on just one of those vitamins and minerals, that just can open you up to sickness and disease. So that's why I use it. And it gives me energy before going to the gym. So that's a good combination. Then the MCT oil, the lemon X and black seed oil combination, that right there is probably you probably feel great. And you probably you're burning calories while you sleep too, which is
Yeah. That's the thing at night because the first time I took it, I got up the next day and you know how like certain areas on on your body you can tell like if you've lost a couple of pounds,
Mhm.
and I woke up and I was like, "What? Hold on a minute." And that was the first time I took it. So it works. It really does work. So definitely if try the lemon MCT oil. I mean the plain
Yeah,
MCT
yeah,
oil. Yeah.
coconut instant.
Yeah,
It's
I got another one last night. I
I have
grabbed
two
another one.
bottles. I didn't realize. I looked at how many servings were in that bottle. There's 96
Oh wow. Yeah.
servings in that bottle, so you get a lot, which is
Hmm.
amazing. So, and I add mine in my coffee every morning. Well, every hot drink I
Hmm.
drink, I add it to those drinks. I do full droppers. So, anything else, Miriam? And anything else you want to share before we move on?
That's it. That's
All
it.
right.
Give someone else a chance. Thank
Okay.
you.
If you guys are on here, look at the chat. There's some people posting testimonials in the chat. Coach Seymour says Betty Young would like to give her financial testimony. I saw a banner, and if it's related to that, I'll let her go in and share that. So I don't want to spoil her news. Betty, I think I muted you, so you should be able to share. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Oh, great, great. Well, I'm kind of I am new to the business, and but I just like to say I thank God for my coach, Coach Seymour. I thank God for you. I thank God for each one of you leaders because this is really new to me. But I know organic products when I see it, and I just had to jump on this. And the way I learned to use some of these products is by my coach, Coach Seymour, and then listen to some of the testimonies, and I am really grateful for that because I've tried a lot of them now, and I think I've been in the business probably about maybe about 4 weeks, and already, I thank God I've kind of hit that 500 mark up there, which is good. I thank God for that. But definitely interested in these products, and I'm aiming to try more because I can tell the difference in my body, and just listening to some of you coaches about how you mix different ones. I got my notes. Oh, I take notes every time I'm on here. I may not be able to get on here 5 days a week, but for the most part, I'm going to get on here about 4 days, and I'm going to take my notes. And I do follow up my notes by trying some of these products. I love the products. And again, I just want to say I thank God for you all. And I'm going to try to make it to the big conference down in Texas. I'm going to try. Okay. But again, I just like to say I thank God for each of you and my
Okay.
coach.
All right, Miss Betty. Well, God bless you, and we appreciate you, for saying yes, to Coach Seymour. He's a great coach, and
Yeah.
he knows a lot. I mean, I learn from him. When we have our in-person events, I like to listen to his stories, but he definitely knows how to show people how they can be successful here. And the system we have is simple. It's something most people can do, And I think for you, I know you're the products work, you recognize that, but making $500 in 4 weeks, that's amazing. That's a great story. And so,
Thank you. Thank
and
you.
how has it been? Have you been sharing it with people like family, friends, or you know?
Oh yes. I think every day I share this with somebody.
Hmm.
Somebody, and I pray and ask God to give me the target of people that has health issues, that's dealing with a lot of body issues, health issues, and that want to try to get on some organic products. And I think I made a great accomplishment because I think I've already got a few people signed up, and I've got some promissaries out there that's supposed to hit it around the last of the money when they get paid. So I'm looking for that, and I do follow up on it.
All right. Well, you come back. I'm looking forward to hearing your next milestone. Right. So you have
All right.
500 now. Now it's going to be at 1,000 and 5,000. So it's going to keep going up because the products aren't on trial. They work, and being able to share products we trust and believe in with people we love and care about, it just feels right, because
Yes,
if something works for me or something works for you, as far as pain or sleep or whatever we issues people are having, being able to offer someone a solution that works, it's just the right thing to do. Be
it
self,
is.
be,
It is. And also, Coach Marcus, I just want to say again, my sister, they diagnosed her with ovarian cancer. So they removed her ovaries last year. And so she was going back to the hospitals, and they gave her like 6 weeks. And I told her, no, I said, we're not going to believe that report. I said, we're going to believe God's report. I say, all at the same time, we're getting you on these organic products. And I like to say, she still have bad days and good days, but for the most part, whenever I go check on her every day to make sure she get these products in her. So Coach Seymour, he gave us what we need to get. He told us what we need to get. So we got the black seed oil, we got the mind, body, and soul, we got the sour sop, we got the colon support, and I make sure she take that every day. I can tell she's feeling a whole lot better because she want to talk noise to me. And I said, but that's okay. I say, as long as you're feeling better, I say that's good.
that's
But
awesome.
I just thank God for that.
Yep. And then we have people that have been diagnosed with the C word. I don't want to say it on recording, but we have people that have been diagnosed with that, and they've gone back to doctors, and it's gone. So we just be in agreement for your sister, and just believe that his name is above every name. So
It's, yeah,
that's my faith.
amen.
So,
That's right.
but thank you for sharing that. All right, we'll see
Thank
you
you.
see you next
Thank
time.
you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let me get Tina up. Should be able to unmute Tina. And then there you go.
Hi. Well, what I do first thing in the morning is I have my black seed oil, and then I have Nova coffee with the MCT oil mixed in it. At night, before I go to bed, I have the lemon MCT extract. I take that before bed along with black seed oil. Now, Wednesday, this past Wednesday, at 3 in the morning, I woke up with my stomach just in knots. It was painful. And when I woke up, I went to the bathroom and I was having issues of it's coming from both ends.
Mhm.
Um, I thought, okay, I might have ate something, but me and Anthony had ate the same thing, and I hadn't ate anything else but that one meal. So after that first episode, 20 minutes later, back again. And I was like, oh my God. I said, I got to do something. So I pulled out my go go stick for nausea,
Mhm.
and I had ginger root, and I put a little ginger root around my belly button. And I sat there, and the nausea had started to ease up. it started to ease up, but then the the other things continued, and it was just water. Finally, I said, well, I need to get some water in me because I'm losing fluids. So I got my water and I put some lemon drops in it. And I was sipping on that. Then the next thing I know, I'm back at the bathroom again. But that go go stick, that really helped with the nausea. And then I took some of lime and I rubbed it around the belly button and I put some on the bottom of my feet. I also went back with the ginger root
Mhm.
and rubbed it on the bottom of my feet. I was scared to eat anything because at the beginning, the water with the lemon wouldn't even stay down. And so I said, well, let me try mind, body, and soul. So mixed the mind, body, and soul, and I mixed it in pure cranberry juice. And I drank that, sipped on that. That seemed to settle. And I also know, taking the mind, body, and soul, that I'm getting nutrients in me as well. Um, we normally do the beetroot max with the ocean vitality. After I saw that the mind, body, and soul was staying put, that's when I did the ocean vitality with the beetroot max. And I had fulvic acid mixed in it. So that whole day, the only thing I had was the mind, body, and soul that I continued to drink. The next day, I didn't have any issues, and everything seemed to start coming back, but I had to gradually uh, get back in step. Even with the Nova coffee, the first day, it didn't even stay down. So I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, it passed through. But I was just glad that I had some kind of substance that I could take to get some kind of nutrients in me.
Yep,
And,
that's
and then I have a testimony also Friday, this past Friday, I got a phone call from one of my customers. And she was like, I noticed I went on the website, you can't get the laundry detergent anymore. I said, nope. I said, we don't have it in stock anymore. And so she's like, I really, really like it. She says, do you have any on hand? And I said, yes, I do. So she's coming to get 2 bottles. And she likes the protector laundry detergent. So um, keep stock on hand. That's all I can say. Is keep stock on hand.
yep. Yes, yeah, definitely. If we have products that we have, keep those on hand to list because like they could be gone and
Mm.
just because it could be because of what's going on in the world or we're not moving enough of the products as good as they are. All the products don't always stay just because the company transitions and but if you have things you like, you can make sure you stock up on them and so when your friends want to buy them, you'll have them to buy from you. So I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you that I've been in situations where you wake up middle of the night and going through all kinds of stuff. And so most households are going to turn to taking that Pepto-Bismol or the milk and magnesia, right? And
Yeah. Yeah.
The Tums. I've done it, right? Not
That
anymore.
Pepto Bismol is worse than anything because I can't tolerate it. The moment it hit my tongue, it's not staying down.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
that wasn't even the option. But I just
Yes.
thank God we got stuff that you can gravitate to and
Yeah.
use.
It didn't work. And you then the products you use, the ginger root oil and the nausea go-go stick were perfect. And then as far as getting in your nutrients, getting in the mind, body, and soul, which we transition to Body Beat Max, that's perfect. And so I don't know if I shared this last week, but Paula, she had message a few of us. She says, "Look, our products work because we use the whole plant, and of course, our formulations combined with whole plant products. So nothing's ever taken from them, and nothing is added to them." Now she had more to talk about. I'll cover that but the products work. They're not on trial, and you're a perfect testimonial on the benefit of using, whole food plant-based products, not taking a portion of the plant out. Like vitamin C, for example, it shouldn't be in a pill or drops. Vitamin C grows in orange. So
Right.
you need the whole orange to get all the benefits so your body absorbs it. When people are taking vitamin C pills or drops, most of that's not getting absorbed. But when you eat it as food, your body recognizes it. So that's why these products work. So I'm not surprised that that the next day you were able to not have the discomfort and were able to get better. So appreciate you for sharing that.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we got Rasan up, North Carolina. Let me get you to unmute, sir. And then I'll lower your hand. Then we have Coach Seymour up after him, and that should wrap us up. Oh, let me try it again. There you go, Rasan.
Good evening, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I start off my morning with one of my favorite products that I love the most, and that's coffee. I have to have me a cup of coffee every single morning when I wake up. I look forward to that first thing in the morning. So what I do is I combine both coffees, the Java Slim coffee and the Nova Smart coffee, which they both taste great, but I combine them together. So I get the Java Slim coffee curbs my appetite in the morning, helps me lose weight, and the Nova coffee also it boosts my mood in the morning, and it also brings me more clarity in the morning, makes me more alert. So I love that first thing in the morning. When I end my day with the Tulsi trim slim tea. I use that every night before I go to bed. Okay, so I drink that before I go to bed. It tastes great. Um, and it's so those are the two products I love. And I have a testimony about the Seasons of Success oils. I love the Seasons of Success oils, and one of my favorite oils is Personal Power. I love Personal Power. Um, that oil got me through a lot of things. I remember a couple of months back in February, I had to do a presentation at church for Black Wall Street for Black History Month. And it really made the presentation really, really smooth, got me through the presentation. Okay. And with no errors. And it just gave me that inner confidence, that personal power. It brought out the best of me. It brought out the best parts of me by using this product. It's a very potent oil. So I try not to get it near my eyes or my mouth because it is a very potent, strong oil. So I put it on the bottom of my feet. So I put it on the bottom of my feet. And it really got me through that presentation. And another one that I love is letting go of fear. That's another oil that I love. When I'm driving many hours, got to deal with a lot of traffic, dealing with a lot of anxiety, getting through that traffic. This is one of the oils that I put on. So, yeah, so that's about it, Coach. Back to you.
All right, let's make some notes. So we already talked about Java, Slim, and Nova coffee combined. I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning, and but it does like Nova. That's our brain fuel coffee, so that gives you the mood boost and clarity. Now, when I work my job, I had to drink Nova because when you're a boss managing people, everybody's personalities are different, and have sometimes you had to people aren't doing things you want them to do, so I had to make sure I drank my Nova to stay calm. Right, so
Hmm. Yeah.
and then Java Slim was great, but Tulsi Trim, I like that in the evening time because it relaxes me. So it's because it's not caffeinated like regular tea, but it seems to relax me. Then in the morning time, I notice it keeps things moving with the digestive system, if you know what I mean. So that's a
Oh yeah.
great product right there. And then our seasons of success oils, we have what, 12 of them. There's one for each month. And they are the bigger bottles. Like Rasan showed you his, they're bigger than the normal size essential oil bottle. I know you guys can see. So this is season of success. This is high vibe. So this is one I like using for presentations or anytime I have to like, speak or something. I use this one because it helps to bring the mood up. But personal power is great, Rasan, and also letting go of fear. That one's perfect for anyone who has any fears or anxieties or apprehension. That letting go of fear is great. So that's a good one. And you just put a couple drops in your hand, smell it. It's wonderful. You can diffuse it. If you have diffuser in your car, you can do that or diffuse it in the house. But anything you want to share with Sam before we move on to Coach Seymour?
Yes. Yes. One day I ran out of coffee and I was at work and had to drink regular coffee, right?
Yeah.
Went back to regular coffee, right? And I was like, oh man, this is so bitter. It just tastes weird. I was like, why was I drinking this stuff? What did I like about it? Like it was so weird going back to that. And I was like, nah, I gotta have my own coffee back. I gotta have some Java Slim or some Nova.
Yeah,
And I said, I'll never go back to regular coffee again.
it was tough. It was tough when Nova was gone and we have our events and we're staying in hotels and things and we don't have our Nova or Java Slim. Drinking hotel coffee was like a challenge. It had me
Yeah.
almost wanting to go to McDonald's and buy some McDonald's coffee, but I'm never running out of Nova or Java Slim again. So real quick, Rasan, someone asked, do you put the oil on both feet? The season
Yeah.
success oil? Yeah.
Yes. I put them on both feet.
Yeah, he puts his on
Yes.
both feet. And so for me, like this is high vibe. So for me, I just take high vibe and I put a couple drops in my hand like this, and I'll take and just inhale it like that and just put it on the back of my neck. But all of those it's best on the soles of your feet because your feet have more. That's where most of your pores are. There's over 400 pores on the soles of each foot, so it gets absorbed better into when you rub it into the soles of your feet. But good
Yeah.
question.
The reason why I put the personal power on the bottom of my feet, specifically this one, is because it's more of a hot oil.
Yep, it's hot.
So it's a hot oil. So I tried to inhale it like that and got a little bit on my lip and it kind of burned a little bit. And I was like, nah, I was like, okay, well, I gotta put it on the bottom of my feet. But
Yep,
that's the only one. The rest of them I can inhale
you can inhale.
like
Yeah.
that with. But yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing. Tell Patricia happy birthday. No, birthday is not until the 29th, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's actually tomorrow. Yeah,
Oh,
I
28,
sure
yeah.
will. I'll tell her
Yes.
happy birthday. Her sister's birthday was on the 22nd. And
Yeah,
for her sister, she loved the laundry detergent as well. So I put that in her bag as a birthday gift. I had
perfect.
some extra bottles.
That's
So
awesome. That's how
yeah,
you do it. Everybody in my family, when they get gifts, it's either a soap bar, a go-go stick, a deodorant stick, or something, right? So that's those are my gifts to the family. So, but thanks for sharing, sir. I'll see
you're
you in
welcome.
a few days. All right,
All
Coach
right.
Seymour, let me get you to go ahead and unmute yourself, sir. I'll lower your hand and you can go ahead and share your story or share how you start your day and how you end your day. By the way, I like that shirt, $1 million. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I want to say this first. I was listening to Quintina. Another oil that would be great for nausea nausea is the ease. Get some of that ease drop on the back of your hand, lick it. That
Yeah,
will help settle your stomach. Also with the black seed oil, that helps with nausea and diarrhea also. So that's two other products that would be great if you're having any of those issues. Um, Back to Betty. She told you all the story, but she didn't tell you the full story. Betty actually started 27 days ago. So next couple days will be a total of 4 weeks, but she started 27 days ago. As her multiple fast start bonuses, she has enrolled over 14 people. She have completed the Power of Three and getting ready to complete her second one. She has earned multiple star bonuses, commissions. She has also, like she said, went over 500 in commission, 500 plus in commission, and that's just on the HBN side. So combined between HBN and Green Organic, she's over the 500. Betty got off of one of my calls on that last one of the Tuesday calls when I was talking about not just listening to what the coaches tell you, but if you get a nugget to get off when you get off the phone, to act upon it. And she did that night. And actually, the $500 that she earned that in the last 2 days. Okay, in the last 2 days, she earned over $500. So that tells you how much she's been working from last week, Tuesday, till yesterday. She calls me every single day. I'm getting calls from Betty sometimes 3, 4, 5 times a day. She reminds me of Myrtle. You know, if you seriously want to see yourself, your health get better, you got to be a product of the product. You got to act on it. If you want to see your finance get better, you got to act on it. Remember the reason why you wrote those 20 reasons down. Remember what your top 4 goals are. If you follow that and consistently be disciplined about it, you will see your business grow like Betty did, like Myrtle did, and like a few other people has. Now, how I start my day with y'all know I've been taking that extra on the Beetroot Max. I double up on that twice a day. My coffee, I also take my coffee, and I had to kind of slow back down a little bit on the MCT oil because I wasn't trying to lose over 10 pounds. So I was putting that in my coffee every time I drink. And in last 2.5 weeks, I lost over 10 pounds. So I had to back off on that a little bit because I ain't trying to lose too much. I thought I was the only one that makes the Java and Nova coffee, but I see there's a few other people on here that do that. It's a great taste, like everyone says. And then I end my day again, like I told y'all last week, with the Align because it helps with your blood coagulating that, getting all that blood that's coagulated, getting it to run the proper way. And because of the issue that y'all know I went through over the last couple of weeks, so those 2 right there is how I start and end my day. And throughout the day, my favorite oil that I use in my essential oil that I use in my diffuser, the only one that I use in my office is the Prosperity. And obviously, this last couple of weeks, that Prosperity been not only working for me, but it has been helping for my team. And the best part I like about with Betty is that she's not just looking at worrying about her health. She is helping several people with their health. And because she's doing that, she was able to earn back what she invested plus more at the beginning on April 1st. So guys, follow that example. If you want to be successful, you got to listen to your team leader. If you don't want to listen to your team leader, go above them and go to their team leader. Because if you're doing this, you can't help but to go to the top. And like Coach Marcus said, when I first started, for the first 3 years, I was doing it my way. I went to Nashville with 5,000 in commission earned. And I picked up the system that I learned from my first event. And after that event, every single event, I went from 5,000 to the next event to 25,000. And then, just kept going up. Next thing I know, I go back to Nashville in 3 years, exactly 3 years later in the same month, and I'm over 100K in commission earned. So if you go to these events, you can't help but to succeed, guys. So watching it from home, like Coach Marcus said earlier, you get distracted. Stuff happens at the house. You're not able to pay attention to what's being taught in those classes. We had from January to August to start to get ourselves ready to be at this event in Dallas. And we should not have any excuse. If we have people coming from Canada to come to these events and y'all live close by in the radius area, you should not be missing these calls. You should make it a way, figure a way. Don't ask yourself, I don't think I can do it, but ask yourself, What will happen if I don't go? Because the information that you're going to get and you go back home and use that information, act upon it, you can't help but to go higher and get better at what you're doing. You can't help but to get your health in a better situation. You can't help but to get your financial status at a higher level to where eventually maybe you might be able to change your zip code. Okay? But you've got to get to these events. Find a way to get to these events. I can't stress that anymore. We still got 4 months left. 4 months for you to start getting ready to be at this event in Dallas in August. So guys, take your business serious, take your health serious. And not just do it for yourself, but help other people to do the same thing. Help them to get their health better. Help them to get their finances better. Back to you, Coach.
Right. I'll just kind of summarize it, but that's amazing. Betty, 27 days, over $500 with the customer sales bonus, the binary and the star bonuses. That's just on the HVN side. So that's amazing. I'm looking forward to continuing to see her grow and everyone. We want to have everyone having, some type of business story. And like Coach Seymour says, we are in the business to help people, right? This is the people bit business. And all we're doing, we're simply helping people solve problems, right? People have issues with health, and we have some great products work for that. And also, a lot of people are struggling financially. I've read an article where people are skipping meals just because of the cost of gasoline. So they have to make a choice between gas to go to work or food. They're choosing gasoline and not eating food. So, and that's just not right. Will it always be like this? No, but we know a lot of people are out here struggling financially, and we have a viable opportunity that can help somebody making that extra $500 a month if that's their goal. And so it's our duty to, share, right? And we share products we believe in with people we care about. We also want to share the opportunity that is helping you and many others. Share that and so people know about it, and it's up to them. If they say no, okay, but you've done your job. And so, but as far as our event, it's coming up August 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Tickets are only $50 to attend. So if you guys would like to attend, get with your sponsor, and they can get you that information so you can get your ticket. And we never make money on those events. We always lose thousands of that dollars on those events because between myself and Coach Will, he puts the bigger portion of the bill, and I contribute to help defray some of the costs. But we never make any money from those events. But so it's all about helping everybody grow. So anyway, guys, hey, we will see you guys on. If you have our guests who are here tonight, do me a favor, get back with whoever invited you here, and tell them what you liked about the information, and become a member or a customer. And if you want to learn about the income side and find out how you can stop having your paycheck reset every Friday night or Monday morning, come back on Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on this same Zoom. And this is the last testimonial Zoom for the month of April. So I'll see you guys next week on Monday night. Hopefully have other people hopping on here to share how they start their day and how they end their day and any applicable stories. But appreciate you guys being here. This is being recorded, so we will have the process and post it on the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel tonight. So catch you guys tomorrow night for our training. Otherwise, come back Thursday if you want to learn about the money side and see how this opportunity can be something that can possibly help you and your family financially. So have a good night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow or Thursday. Bye.